that bitch. Jump in that fire.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about, is it necessary to use aggressive love magic? Well, first let me get into what is considered to be aggressive love magic. Anytime you are using a spirit in your work that is considered to be very hot or aggressive, like an intrinsic spirit or a demon, that is considered to be aggressive love magic. Anytime you have incorporated consequences to happen to a person if they deviate from the work, that is considered to be aggressive love magic. Now, in regards to whether or not it is just necessary to use this type of force on a person, that depends upon the situation. If we're talking about you just want to sweeten up a person a little bit, you want to sweeten up a current situation that you're already in, it's not really necessary to use aggressive love magic. You can if you want to, but in all honesty, it's not really necessary because the love and the attraction is already there. It just needs to be rekindled a bit. Now, if we're talking on the lines of you're trying to bring back an ex-lover or someone who you haven't talked to in a couple of months, then at that point it might be necessary to use aggressive love magic, because we're talking about a situation that is a little more advanced than just in love enhancement. We're talking about rekindling lost feelings. We have to at this point create feelings that aren't already there, artificial feelings. So at this point, this is where you want to use aggressive love magic. Now, for the scenarios that you have to use aggressive love magic, well, I don't want to say you have to, but in my opinion, it will be best to, is if you're dealing with someone who likes to play around a lot. If you're dealing with someone who, every time you look up, they cheating or they talking to somebody else or whatever, they doing you dirty, at that point it's necessary to use aggressive love magic, because you're going to have to break that person down to get them right where you want them. You're going to have to break that person down to bring them back to you, because that's the only way that they're going to look into your direction. And aggressive love magic most definitely will do that, because once a person is dealing with all those consequences in their life from the things that they have done to you, or just from them resisting the work that has been put on them to bring them back to you, best believe that magic is going to make that person look your way, because they have no other option but to do so, because it's most likely gotten rid of everyone in their life, it's most likely made life a living hell, and you're going to be the light at the end of the tunnel for them. Now, the thing with aggressive love magic is that you got to understand everything that you are getting yourself into. Once you have received the magic, it is like you have now made a contract with that spirit to bring you back whoever it is that you want. So with that, you need to understand the consequences of what can happen if you do the work incorrectly. And on top of it, you got to have full understanding of what can potentially happen to the person that you're putting this type of aggressive love work on. If you can't stomach watching the person that you love go through some trials and tribulations because they are resisting the work or because they're doing whatever, then it is best that you stay on the light work side of things if you can't stomach watching that. But that's all for this video. Like, share, and subscribe.